By Anthony. Here's Galloway. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Galloway's got 5.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. It's really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Porzingis. Derek Williams comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Grant in for Langston Galloway. Carmelo's reasoning was that he had been burned enough by Dirk's fadeaway, he had to adapt.
That's a great fadeaway to ball from, for sure. I mean, Melo already has a mid-range game.
2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to NBA preseason basketball on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, great to be back with y'all once again, and especially fun to be back for another round with the Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Houston Rockets. Looking at Houston, they've got their hearts set on ringing in the new NBA season with a clean 1-0 record, and this is a team that believes they can do that. All the fine-tuning. Houston Rockets. Looking at Houston, they've got their hearts set on bringing in the new NBA season with a clean. This is a team that believes they can do that. All the fine-tuning.
Feed the post, get to the basket.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style.
It's your boy Nola.
This is Kevin Harlan
coming to you live.
Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. The New Orleans Pelicans preparing to defend home court in this Western Conference battle. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
Show you how to work out ED. Show you how to let him do his thing.
Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Lawson in at the one. Now here's Lawson.
No cheese hits, all sin, baby.
6 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. And they get it back. Howard, good. Houston on D. Pondexter kicks to Evans. Davis sets a screen.
That's wet right there.
They grab their own miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
That drops.
And this is my first test
just
on
over a
the
minute played here in the first.
live stream.
Harden kicks to
Seeing how it works,
Modiunas.
seeing what it do.
Harden with the screen on
Giving it a
Evans.
fair shake on
Ariza
how
has
I
the
run
open
things
look.
and
And it's off
kind
from
of give
three-point
guys
range.
some insight on, you know, how I play the game.
For the
You know,
Houston
set up
Rockets, they
our,
won their last contest in that
3-2
game
out,
against Phoenix.
freelance offense.
Gordon, the pass to Davis.
Yeah.
Evans dishes to Pondexter. The kick out to Anderson. Clark's down low
Really?
that time, and he got the 3-second call. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Feeds it to Howard. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And guys, you know, we've talked about it before, but it bears repeating. Dwight Howard may be the best overall rebounder in the last decade. 5 times out of the last 8 years, he's led the league in rebounding. That's almost impossible to do in the modern NBA.
Howard is still Clark, an efficient rebounder, still prolific, in fact, but he's no longer dominant. Last year, he had not one 20-plus rebound game. Tell me the last time that happened.
Well, you know, this being Dwight's 12th season in the league, Kevin, a lot of wear and tear on him. I think he's trying to fight through it, and he's still very much more than serviceable. He wants to get a ring, and he's doing his part to try to make that happen.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Evans following the basket by Dwight Howard. Back to Evans. Gordon kicks to Davis. 5 to shoot. The fadeaway. Another one falls for New Orleans.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Howard setting the pick for Harden. And Davis pulls it down.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans.
That is.
Anderson.
Come on, Ryan Anderson.
Rockets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Ariza passes to Lawson. Got it from 16 feet. Lawson's got his second bucket.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Davis drives in. Good on the shot. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Lawson. Howard with a screen on Evans. Here's Lawson. Can't get it to go. Evans with some nice D. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Harden against Gordon. Right side Davis. Shot clock at 6. Fade away. Makes a big height bounce and goes in. Davis has got 8 points.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, a bit ago, Kevin McHale and I were able to catch up. One player who's really on his mind in this matchup is Eric Gordon. He said of Gordon, he can shoot with deep range and has the strength and explosiveness to go by you if you overcommit and finish or get himself to the line. So he's just an underrated scorer in this league, and it's going to take a total team effort to slow him down. Kevin will see how they do.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Davis. Following the basket by Montejunas. Shoots from the right block, and he overshot that one, missing.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
The Pelicans trail. Here's Davis. Kicks to Pondexter. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, last season, Quincy Pondexter was moved to the Pelicans. He really took off after the trade and played some of his best basketball to date.
Pondexter last year was very valuable after the trade. Career highs, Clark, in points and minutes played for him with the Pels.
Yeah, and you know, he showed he can really be a 3 and D guy. Shot over 40% from deep with the Pelicans and defended pretty much every position on the perimeter.
Jones dishes to Beverly. Harden against Holiday.
Oh! That was an excellent burst to the hoop for that throwdown. I mean, he's a laser beam guy. Fast as light.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Now here's Ashik. From past the arc. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Houston leading by 3. And Beverly kicks to Harden. from 11 feet away. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target there, Greg. Of the last 10 points they've allowed, 8 have come from in close.
Harden against Holiday. The dish to Cunningham. Pass to Washington. And he dunks it down.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
For Houston, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Beverly, the pass to Brewer. He feeds it to Jones. They set the pick. Dishes to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Cole dishes to Pondexter to the left side wing. And Cole kicks to Cunningham. And Capella sends it back. The New Orleans Pelicans come into this one after the win against the Bulls. Harden outside.
Fucking dude, James Harden is so fucking hard to cover.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point.
So fucking hard to
How
cover,
about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Good on the second free throw. And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get it. And earlier we heard from Dwight Howard, and it's very clear how much he appreciates his head coach.
It's been great since day one. You know, it's been amazing. After games, he's always sending me messages before games, you know, just telling me, you know, what he did to make himself better. You know, so I've just been trying to do those things.
What a difference a change of location makes, especially when the guy that's helping you along the way really believes in you, wants to see you get better, is your head coach, especially a guy. The stature of Kevin McHale, a Hall of Famer.
And Kevin, to get that kind of advice and that love and attention from one of the 50 greatest of all time, it's got to make you not only feel good, but give you the confidence that you finally now have found a place that you can call home.
Hey, assist from Trevor Ariza.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, one other thing that's clear is how well they're burying their jump shots here in the early going.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Anthony Davis. Norris Cole is out there with Tyreek Evans. Then it's Alexis Ajinça, and it's Babbitt in at the 3 spot. Evans kicks to Ajinça. The shot. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Cole.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Beverly up top. In the corner, it's Brewer. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Brewer's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
Well, you know, Hall of Famer and 3-time champion Kevin McHale, the Rockets coach, did nothing but find success and win as a player. And, you know, that's been the same song for him as a coach.
Cole, the pass to Ajinça. That's a 2 from Babbitt. Another one falls for New Orleans. Rockets leading by 4. Beverly with the ball. Here's Jones. High post, Howard. Out to the right wing. Ariza outside. Fires the three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And for Coach Kevin McHale, last year was his best. A lot of people thought he could have been easily the Coach of the Year, leading the Rockets to their third best regular season in franchise history.
And Kevin, with McHale, he's got this team improving every year. His team's win totals have risen as well statistically as I think becoming a better team. Wins aren't always necessarily what determines how good you are.
Abbott, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Gordon's checked in for Norris Cole. Moniunas is checked in for Houston. Lawson comes in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Howard, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Pelicans trail by 9. Evans dishes to Gordon. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
He gives them a double-digit lead. 10 points for Dwight Howard.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
New Orleans making a switch here. Anderson's checked in.
Substitution for your Pelicans.
Here's Evans.
Ryan Anderson.
In the corner, it's Gordon. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And you know, guys, Eric Gordon was an unbelievable three-point shooter last season. 45% from behind the arc. The first time he's been over 40% in his career.
And it's Davis at the elbow. Kicks it out to Evans. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Evans has got 5 points so far.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Lawson kicks to Howard. And the shot is good. Howard's got 6 in the quarter.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Davis against Moniunas. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Anthony Davis. Coming off a